Hey there, y'all. Disney D Prince here today with another Fresh Squad unboxing. Now, this is the boy line of the Fresh dolls, done by, of course, the wonderful Dr. Lisa. These are more ethnocentric styled dolls, which is great. They give us a variety of skin tones and hair textures and hair types, and it's wonderful. These dolls are generally more in the playline quality. So I think the most expensive of these generally tops out at about 30, which is pretty good considering these are articulated. Now this one is the Rock the Bells Anthony. I picked him up at my local Walmart. He was $12.98, which I'm okay with because he's articulated. He's got a cool outfit, unique head sculpt, and that's about the same price as a Playline Barbie right now. It's a little bit more than the Fashionistas, but they don't have any kind of articulation really. So here is his UPC before I forget, if anybody's looking for him in stores. As you can see, there are 3 types of the Fresh Squad, and you see they're in different outfits. These are the original ones that they had. So these are kind of awesome. I haven't been able to get the Fresh Squad in stores before until this year, where I did get the previous one. Check out my video on this guy if you want to find out more about him. But let's get into this box and see what all Anthony has to offer. Okay, very easy to open. There's a little tab at the bottom to take out first. Here he is. He looks very good. He's got these long pants on that are open at the bottom, so they're not going to be super hard to like slide onto a doll. It does say style on the cut on like the thigh, which I'm never a huge fan of like big decals like this on pants, just because it makes it a little bit harder to restyle them. But it looks really good. The quality is actual like pant quality. It feels like somebody shrunk some trackies down. And we're gonna free him from his plastic prison. And we're going to take him out. Just 5 little snaps. There's nothing securing his middle, which is great. And he looks good. There's a little more close-up on his face. They have a little bit more realistic look than some of the Barbies do, which I think is great. A little bit more of a close-up on his shirt, icons of hip-hop. Let me show you all the bodies. So they do have articulation there at the shoulders. They don't have the really like the lateral articulation that I'd want. Like they do, but they don't. They don't have that secondary lateral articulation there at the bicep. But they do have some pretty good articulation here at the elbow. So I'll take what I can get. Pretty decent torso sculpt. Let me show you all the rest. We do have articulation at the knee and at the ankle, which is wonderful. That's like the basics that I expect from doll companies now with boy dolls. We've got wrist articulation. So really the only thing that is missing from these dolls' bodies is the lateral articulation here at the bicep and lateral articulation here at the thigh, but they actually solved that by having lateral articulation there at the knee that like a made-to-move Ken body wouldn't. We just don't get as much articulation as we could. But it's still, it gets you a little bit past 90, so I'm okay with that. So these bodies would make a great rebody at a pretty affordable price if you can find them in stores. Now, I have heard, I did get the comment on my previous video that they are not selling them for that price at other stores, which I thought maybe my store was a fluke, maybe they had rechanged the price, but I've checked the price on mine since. It's still the same price, and again, this one was only $13 as well. So, unfortunately, there may be online prices compared to in-store prices, which it's never fun, but these dolls are very cool if you can find them at the right price point. So, he looks great. And with an added bonus, I think he's going to be the perfect skin tone match to this fashionista Ken. Like, look at that. That looks perfect. I have him on an Integrity Toys body doll, or a doll body right now, which is like $40 if you just buy the body from Integrity Toys, which has actually a little bit less articulation in the arms compared to this one. Oh, actually, it may have a little more. Maybe. But this actually has, like, chest articulation also, which is kind of nice. But at the price point of $40 per body versus $13, I'll take the $13. That's fine. So I may actually go back and get a second one of him today or tomorrow and rebody my old fashionista onto him. But he looks good. And we do still have to take out his shoes. So, take his shoes out right there. Very cute, very basic. They have, like, the Fresh Squad. Like, they're fun little molds. I'm not complaining about the shoe molds. And because these are, basically Ken analogous, those will fit your Ken dolls as well. And he does stand up on his own, which is kind of nice. So, very cool. There's his bud right there. I think his face works a little bit better than his, but they both do have facial hair, which is nice because you don't see that a ton in dolls. We've gotten, I think, maybe like 4 or 5 Kens total that have had facial hair of any kind, aside from like even like signature like movie dolls that Barbie has made. I think we really haven't gotten that many with facial hair. So I think for the price that you get these at, if you can get them at the $13 price point, it's a really good doll. Like I'm not a huge fan of the fashion, like I said, on this one, just because I'm not a big fan of like big bulky decals on the pants specifically. Like if his pants had just been red, I would have been fine, that's fine. This guy, I like his fashions more than his, but that's okay. And they are wearing the same shoes, so I think it's a common shoe mold. So if you guys have any questions on him, on Anthony, let me know in the comments. If you enjoyed it, leave me a like, and as always, follow along for some more fun unboxings, y'all. Be good. Bye.